What's good, Fight Fans? It's Ashley's Corner. Shout out to the LDBC. Now, I think today or yesterday, Leo Santa Cruz did an interview, I believe, with Fight Hype, I'm guessing. And he stated that he will be in a title fight to move up for his 4th Division World title at 130 pounds in November. So, he'll move up in November and fight at 130 for a title. Now, your first thought is going to be Gervonta Tank Davis. It has to be him that he's going to move up and fight because he's been calling out, Leo Santa Cruz has been calling out Tank Davis for probably 6 months straight. You know, every time a camera's in his face, he says he's going to move up and fight Tank Davis. So, and I believe Tank Davis said that he wants the Tevin Farmer fight next. And if he does not get it, Leonard ALGravy as well as Floyd Mayweather both backed him that it will be Leo Santa Cruz. So it's a given, of course, you know, that's who he's going to fight. But this will not be the first time we, the fans, has been hit with an okie doke. So, along with Tank Davis, I would say that Leo Santa Cruz have two other choices: Jojo Diaz and I believe it's Andrew Keno. I don't really know how to pronounce his name, but he has those other options. And I'm just going to put this video out there for shits and giggles because it's, you know, it's like I said, it hasn't been the first time we've been duped and thought that a fight was going to happen, and then it you know, was announced that it wasn't. And you know, I seen fans in the comment section of that I watch saying that they'll see it when they believe it, and you know, Leo Santa Cruz is going to pick another gas station worker or whatnot. So this video is for everybody who has doubt, you know, or whatever. But you know, to me, that's not his only choice. And I'm getting this from, you know, we can go by Gary Russell. After all that clout chasing that Gary Russell did, calling out Tank Davis, just to turn around and say, oh, well, I really have to fight. They really gonna make me fight Burchett first. You know what I'm saying? So because of that, you know, Gary Russell is the WBC champion at 126, and Burchett is the WBC champion at 130. So it's possible that Leo could be fighting Tank, Andrew, or JoJo because all three of them are at 130 pounds. All three of them have the same title, that WBA title, like Leo Santa Cruz have, and all three of them can be up to fight in November because all three of them has had a fight, I believe, in June or July, or you know what I'm saying. So it's very possible. When you look at the screen, you see that for the featherweight 126, that Gary Russell Jr. is the WBC champion. You look up, that's the junior lightweight, 130 pounds. That's Miguel Burchett with the WBC. You look over the WBA, there's 3 champions. There's Tank Davis, there's the silver, and there's the gold. And then under that at 126, the WBA champion is Leo Santa Cruz. So it's not far-fetched. Everybody thought it was easy for Gary Russell just to move up to 130 and automatically challenge Tank just because he said so. So when he turned around and reneged on that, like, you know, what really they got to make... I'm just saying, it's possible that we might be, you know, somebody's trying to put a banana in their tailpipe right now. I mean, I'm just saying. But let's talk about Jojo Diaz real quick, okay? Jojo Diaz is signed to Golden Boy. His record is 29-1, and he has 15 knockouts, okay? He's a southpaw fighter. He's 26 years old. He got a lot of rounds under his belt. He fights out of California. He's 5'6" with a 64-inch reach. Now, I think his last fight was May 4th of this year. So he's well due. He's good to fight in November. His last fight was in May, okay? And in that fight, that's when he captured the WBA gold belt. Is in that fight, his last fight. His only loss was to Gary Russell at 100 pounds, and he's already had 2 fights at 130. You know, in September, in September 2016, Diaz fought and stopped Andrew. I'm just gonna call him Andrew. He's the WBA silver champion right now at 130 pounds. He is the one who took the belt from Miguel Machado, from, what is his name? Roberto Machado. That's his name. He took the fight. He took the belt from him, and they had an immediate rematch after that, and he beat him again. That was his last fight. So he's the champion also. But Diaz fought Andrew in 2016 in September, and stopped him in the 9th round. And that fight was at 126 pounds. And he said that he wants Andrew to be his next fight. Jojo Diaz called out Andrew and said he want that to be his next fight. I'm guessing, of course, it's going to be a unification fight, and it's like he's seeing dollar signs. He see green right now because Andrew, he stopped Andrew at 126, and now he got a belt at 130. He got a step up of the WBA at 130. That's who he called out, and that's who he wants next. Now Andrew signed to Golden Boy Promotions as well, and his last fight was in June of this year, June 21st of this year. So he's due to fight in November. And just like I said, he is the WBA super champion at 130 pounds. And 2 days after Andrew got that belt, 2 days after Andrew's last fight, okay, this popped up. This article popped up, and it says, Jojo Diaz said that I want to fight with Andrew again in my next fight. This article came out June 23rd. The man got the title June 21st. And the day before that interview, that article, or you can look at it the day after Andrew fought, he said to reporters that he don't care if Jojo is his next fight. So I know that Jojo and Farmer has been going back and forth for almost about a year now on social media. They've been going back and forth. But after Andrew got that belt, it's like Jojo was like, you know what, like, if this is an ongoing beef with Tevin Farmer, but this is a guy that I already beat, I know I can beat, and I can get a unification fight, good money, good publicity, and he can give probably give the good crowd a good showing, since he stopped Andrew the first time they fought at 126. Both of them are stronger and bigger, probably more healthier guys at 130. So yeah, it's Andrew in one hand, and with the WBA, and Tevin Farmer in the other with the IBF. Like, Jojo Diaz has options. It seems like, as far as Tevin Farmer is concerned and the whole camp is concerned, Jojo Diaz is basically their only option. That's what Tevin Farmer wants, because he don't want that tank smoke right now. He want to save the tank smoke for the middle of next year. So, and he kept saying Jojo Diaz is next, but just like I said, Jojo Diaz has 2 title fights in his hand. One with Tevin Farmer and one with a guy he already beat. In July is when Farmer started stating that Diaz was next, okay? And Diaz also called out Scott Quigg in March, but that's near here there. Jojo Diaz got options. He don't have to fight Tevin Farmer. He should leave Tevin Farmer out to dry and have him fight another DAZN tomato can, for real. Or have him fight Gary Russell or some shit, since both of them over there at DAZN, But at the same time, it's like I said, Jojo Diaz got options. He doesn't have to fight Tevin Farmer, and he probably won't, But Leo Santa Cruz, I want it to be Tank Davis. I want him to fight Tank Davis. If nobody else that's at 130, I want him to fight Tank Davis. But it's very possible that he could be fighting the guy Andrew, or he could be fighting Jojo Diaz. I want him to fight Tank Davis. We'll see what happens. But that's it. That's all. Always like and subscribe to the channel. Everybody who donated to the channel, if you want to donate to the channel, help the channel. My chat will be in the link into the description. But this is my what if video. Peace.